You don't need to chase after what's meant for you. This simple truth has the power to transform your life. Many of us spend so much time running after things, people, or success that we forget there's an easier way. The key to true happiness and fulfillment is understanding that what belongs to you will always find its way to you. You don't have to work hard or force things to happen. When you trust in the natural flow of the universe, you open yourself to receiving everything you deserve. It's not about chasing, it's about attracting. The idea of attracting rather than chasing may seem unfamiliar at first. You might wonder, how can I just sit back and expect good things to come to me? But this isn't about being passive or lazy. It's about being in alignment with your true self and allowing the universe to guide you. When you stop trying to control everything, you create space for the right opportunities, people, and experiences to come into your life. Trusting that the universe has your back and that everything you need is already on its way is the first step to living a peaceful, abundant life. We've been conditioned to think that if we want something, we must work tirelessly for it. And while effort is important, it's also essential to recognize that there's a flow to life, and sometimes the best thing you can do is to let go of the need to control every detail. The more you trust that things will unfold as they should, the more effortless life becomes. The key here is trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the universe. When we chase things, we often find ourselves exhausted and frustrated. We pour our energy into the wrong things, trying to make things happen, only to end up feeling defeated or unfulfilled. The truth is, when you chase after things, you create resistance. Instead of allowing life to flow to you, you're pushing against the natural current of the universe. This resistance can cause stress, anxiety, and even burnout. When we're constantly chasing, we forget that the universe is always working for our highest good. Think about the times in your life when you've desperately tried to force something to happen. Maybe you were trying to get a job, start a relationship, or reach a goal that seemed just out of your grasp. The harder you pushed, the further away it seemed. That's because in those moments, you were focused on the lack. You were focused on what wasn't there, rather than trusting that it would come to you when the time was right. Chasing leads to a feeling of desperation. When you're desperate, you may attract the wrong things into your life. You may find yourself settling for less than what you deserve, simply because you're so focused on getting something that you forget to take a step back and ask if it's truly what's meant for you. When we chase, we also lose sight of the bigger picture. We get so focused on the outcome that we forget to enjoy the journey. Life isn't about the end goal, it's about the experiences, lessons, and growth along the way. Chasing keeps you from fully experiencing life. It makes you miss out on the beauty of the present moment. By chasing, we also become disconnected from our true selves. We start making choices based on fear and scarcity rather than trust and abundance. We start believing that we have to fight for everything we want, instead of knowing that the universe will provide. This constant chase can drain your energy and leave you feeling empty, no matter how much you achieve. When you shift from chasing to attracting, you begin to tap into a power that's greater than anything you could do alone. Trusting the universe isn't about waiting passively for things to fall into your lap. It's about knowing, deep down, that what belongs to you is already on its way. It's about having faith in the timing of your life, even when things don't seem to be happening as quickly as you'd like. Trusting the universe means letting go of the need to control every detail. It's trusting that your desires are known and that the universe is aligning everything in perfect timing. It's also about releasing the belief that you must struggle to get what you want. So often we've been taught that everything must be hard work, that we must fight for what we desire. But when you trust the universe, you stop fighting. You allow things to flow. The universe has a way of bringing the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life when you least expect it, but only if you trust in the process. The first step to trusting the universe is releasing the fear of not having enough or not being enough. Many of us are afraid that if we don't push, we won't get what we want. We worry that if we don't chase after our dreams, they'll slip away. But that's not the case. The universe is abundant, and there is more than enough for everyone. Trusting in the abundance of the universe allows you to let go of fear and embrace the belief that what is meant for you will come at the right time. You don't have to chase, you just have to believe. When you trust the universe, you stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as stepping stones. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and every delay becomes a chance to realign with your true desires. You don't have to see every setback as failure. Instead, you can trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring everything you need into your life, often in ways you couldn't have imagined. Trusting the universe is also about accepting that not everything happens when you want it to. Sometimes we don't understand why things don't work out right away, but when we look back, we often see that the timing was perfect. It's about learning to trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. One of the biggest obstacles to receiving what we desire is our attachment to control. We've been taught that in order to get what we want, we must plan every detail and control every outcome. We try to make things happen by force and effort, believing that if we don't stay on top of everything, things will fall apart. But this need for control only creates more stress and resistance. The truth is, when you let go of the need to control, you create space for the universe to work in your favor. When we try to control every aspect of our lives, we become overwhelmed by the pressure. We start worrying about the future, second-guessing our decisions, and trying to anticipate every possible outcome. But life doesn't work that way. It's not meant to be fully planned or controlled. When we let go of the need to control, we allow life to surprise us in the most beautiful ways. The universe has a plan for us, and it's always more expansive than anything we could have imagined for ourselves. The more you let go, the more you will receive. Surrendering control doesn't mean you stop making choices or taking action. It means you stop trying to micromanage every single detail. Instead of trying to force things, you focus on aligning with what you truly want. You trust that the right path will reveal itself, even if it doesn't look the way you expected. The universe is constantly guiding you, but you have to be open to its direction. When you're too focused on controlling every detail, you close yourself off to the possibilities that are waiting for you. Releasing control also means letting go of the need for instant gratification. We often get frustrated when things don't happen right away. But the universe operates on its own timeline, which is always perfect. What's meant for you will come to you when you're ready, and forcing things to happen before the right moment is often more harmful than helpful. Trust that what is yours will come at the right time, and until then, focus on being at peace with where you are. The most important thing you can do when attracting what belongs to you is to focus on your own alignment. Your true desires are deeply connected to your true self, and when you align with who you really are, you naturally attract the right things into your life. This means letting go of what no longer serves you, whether it's negative thoughts, unhealthy relationships, or limiting beliefs, and creating space for new, positive energy to flow in. Aligning with your true self is about understanding that you are deserving of all the good things the universe has to offer. So often, we get caught up in self-doubt and feelings of unworthiness, believing that we don't deserve success, love, or happiness. But the truth is, you are worthy simply because you exist. The universe is abundant, and there is more than enough for everyone. When you align with your true self, you align with abundance. One way to align with your true self is to focus on your inner peace. When you are at peace with yourself, you send out a positive vibration into the universe. The more peace you cultivate within, the more you attract peaceful circumstances. This doesn't mean that everything will always be perfect, but it does mean that you'll be able to handle life's challenges with grace and trust. You'll begin to notice that opportunities start to show up in your life, and things start to feel more effortless. When you are in alignment, life flows more easily. Alignment also means staying true to your values and intuition. You don't need to follow the crowd or seek validation from others. When you listen to your inner voice and act according to your deepest truths, you align with what is truly meant for you. The more you listen to your heart, the clearer the path becomes. Aligning with your true self is a powerful way to attract the things you want without having to chase them. The universe responds to your energy and vibration. So when you raise your vibration by being true to who you are, you naturally attract everything that resonates with your highest good. The universe doesn't operate on our schedule, and learning to trust divine timing is one of the most important lessons we can learn. We often feel frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as we want them to. We may feel like we're ready for something, but it hasn't come into our lives yet. This can lead to impatience, doubt, and frustration. But the truth is, divine timing is always at work, even when we can't see it. Patience is key to trusting the process. Just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. The universe knows when you're truly ready for something, and it will bring it to you at the perfect time. This doesn't mean you should sit back and wait for things to fall into your lap. It means you should continue living your life with trust and faith, knowing that the right things are coming to you when the time is right. There are times when we may feel like we're doing everything right, but the results aren't showing up. It's easy to fall into doubt during these moments, but this is when trust is most important. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring everything together. Even when you don't see immediate results, it doesn't mean that things aren't happening. Often, the universe is aligning things in ways we can't see yet, but they are always working in your favor. Divine timing also means recognizing that there are things happening behind the scenes that you don't yet understand. Sometimes we may want something so badly, but the universe has a bigger plan for us. When we trust divine timing, we let go of the need to force things into place and accept that what is meant for us will come at the perfect time. We allow the universe to do the work, and we relax into the knowing that everything is unfolding just as it should. Your self-worth plays a vital role in attracting what is meant for you. When you recognize your own value and understand that you are deserving of everything the universe has to offer, you begin to draw in the right experiences, people, and opportunities. Too often, we hold on to limiting beliefs that make us feel unworthy of success, love, or happiness. These beliefs are not the truth of who you are. The truth is, you are worthy simply because you exist. When you start to truly believe in your worth, you align with your desires in a deeper way. You stop settling for less than what you deserve because you know you're worthy of the best. Your self-worth determines how you allow the universe to bless you. If you don't believe you deserve good things, you may unknowingly block the abundance that is trying to come your way. But when you embrace your worthiness, you create space for the universe to deliver everything you desire. The key to cultivating self-worth is to practice self-love daily. Take time to appreciate yourself, your strengths, and your journey. When you love yourself unconditionally, you attract love and positivity into your life. Self-love is not just about treating yourself well, but also about recognizing your inherent value. When you know you are worthy, you no longer have to chase after anything. The right things will come to you because you will naturally attract what aligns with your energy. A great way to strengthen your sense of worth is through positive affirmations. Affirmations remind you of your true power and keep you aligned with your highest good. When you tell yourself, "I am worthy of love, success, and abundance," you shift your energy and mindset. You begin to expect good things to come your way because you believe in your own worthiness. The universe responds to your beliefs, so the more you affirm your worth, the more you attract what you deserve. Surrendering to the flow of life is one of the most powerful practices you can embrace. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up or losing control. It means releasing the need to control the outcome of every situation. It means trusting that everything is happening for your highest good, even when you can't see it. When you surrender, you let go of resistance and open yourself to the natural flow of abundance. When you surrender, you stop forcing and start allowing. You stop trying to make things happen according to your plans, and instead, you allow the universe to guide you in the direction of your highest good. Surrendering means accepting that there are things beyond your control and trusting that the universe knows what's best for you. You can't control the timing of everything, but you can trust that it will unfold in perfect timing. The power of surrender comes from the deep knowing that you are supported by something greater than yourself. The universe is always working for you, even when you don't see immediate results. When you surrender, you release the pressure of trying to control every detail, and you create space for something even better to come into your life. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan that is bigger and better than what you could have imagined. Surrender is also about letting go of your fears. Fear often keeps us stuck in a cycle of control and resistance. When we fear the unknown, we try to force things to go according to our limited understanding. But when you surrender, you trust that the unknown holds only possibilities. not threats. You allow yourself to be open to the magic of life, knowing that the universe is always guiding you toward the right experiences. When you focus on the present moment, you release the need to chase after things and allow the universe to bring them to you. Too often we get caught up in worrying about the future or regretting the past. We get so fixated on what's coming next that we miss out on the beauty of what's happening right now. Living in the present moment is the key to attracting everything you want, because it puts you in alignment with the flow of life. When you live in the present, you stop living in fear and anxiety about the future. You trust that what's meant for you will come when the time is right. You stop rushing through life, trying to get to the next goal or destination, and instead, you learn to enjoy the journey. The present moment is where your power lies. It's where you can tap into your inner peace and connect with the abundance of the universe. Living in the present also helps you to stay open to new opportunities. When you are focused on what's happening now, you are more aware of the signs and synchronicities the universe is sending your way. You become more attuned to the guidance that is all around you. The present moment is the only time that is real. The past is gone, and the future is not yet here, but the present is where you can take inspired action and make decisions that align with your true desires. To live in the present moment, practice mindfulness. Whether it's through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply taking a moment to appreciate your surroundings, mindfulness helps you to return to the present. When you cultivate mindfulness, you release the pressure of trying to control the future, and you begin to enjoy life as it is. This state of presence is where attraction happens. When you are present, you are in harmony with the flow of the universe, and everything you need comes to you effortlessly. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape our reality and determine the energy we send out into the world. When you think positively, you align yourself with the vibration of abundance, love, and success. Positive thinking is not about ignoring life's challenges or pretending that everything is perfect, but it's about focusing on the good and shifting your perspective to one of optimism and possibility. When you think positively, you begin to see the opportunities that surround you. You start to notice the small blessings that often go unnoticed. This shift in focus attracts more good things into your life because the universe responds to your energy. If you are constantly thinking about lack, fear, or negativity, you will continue to attract those same experiences. But when you choose to think positively, you open yourself up to the good that's already available to you. One way to cultivate positive thinking is to practice gratitude. Gratitude helps you to focus on what you already have, which raises your vibration and attracts even more things to be grateful for. When you're thankful for the present moment and for what's already in your life, you align with abundance. Gratitude allows you to appreciate the journey and to trust that everything you need is on its way. Another way to foster positive thinking is through affirmations. Affirmations help you to reprogram your mind and focus on your desired outcomes. By repeating positive statements like, "I am attracting everything I need," or "I am deserving of love and success," you shift your mindset and send a clear message to the universe about what you want. Positive thinking is a practice, and the more you do it, the more natural it becomes to see the world through a lens of possibility and joy. Attracting what belongs to you doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for things to fall into your lap. While it's true that the universe will bring things to you when the time is right, you also need to take inspired action. Inspired action comes from a place of inner knowing and alignment with your desires. It's not about pushing yourself to work harder or forcing things to happen. It's about taking action from a place of inspiration, trust, and clarity. When you take inspired action, you feel a sense of purpose and excitement. It doesn't feel like a chore or something you have to do. Instead, it feels like a natural next step in your journey. You may feel called to reach out to someone, apply for a new opportunity, or start a new project. These actions are not forced, but they come from a place of passion and alignment with your highest self. The key to inspired action is to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is a powerful guide that leads you toward the right opportunities and away from what no longer serves you. When you trust your inner guidance, you will know exactly when and how to take action. Inspired action often comes in small steps, and you don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to take the next step with trust and faith, knowing that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. Taking inspired action also means being willing to step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes, the universe will lead you to opportunities that feel a little scary or unfamiliar, but they are often the very things that will help you grow. Trust that these opportunities are part of the path that will lead you to what belongs to you. Don't be afraid to take that first step, even if it feels uncertain. The universe is guiding you, and when you take inspired action, you create the conditions for your dreams to manifest. Abundance is all around you, but in order to receive it, you must be open to it. Many of us block the flow of abundance in our lives because we don't believe we deserve it, or because we are holding on to fear and scarcity. But the truth is, abundance is our birthright. The universe is infinitely abundant, and there is more than enough for everyone. The key is to open your heart and mind to the idea that you are worthy of receiving everything you desire. When you allow abundance into your life, you begin to see that it's not just about material wealth. It's about the abundance of love, joy, health, and peace. Abundance shows up in many forms, and the more you open yourself to receiving it, the more it flows into your life. You don't need to chase after abundance. You simply need to allow it in by being open, trusting, and willing to receive. One way to invite abundance is to practice receiving. We often get so focused on giving that we forget to receive. Receiving is just as important because it completes the cycle of abundance. When someone offers you a compliment, a gift, or support, accept it graciously. When you allow yourself to receive, you show the universe that you are open to all the blessings that are coming your way. Another way to invite abundance is to let go of the belief in lack. When you believe that there isn't enough, you close yourself off to the flow of abundance. But when you believe in abundance, you start to see it everywhere, in the people around you, in the opportunities that show up, and in the experiences that enrich your life. Let go of the fear of not having enough, and embrace the knowing that the universe will always provide for you. Remember, what belongs to you will simply find you. You don't need to chase after it or force it to happen. The universe has a plan for you, and everything you desire is already on its way. Trust the process and let it flow. When you release the need to control, let go of limiting beliefs, align with your true self, and take inspired action, you create the perfect conditions for the universe to deliver everything you've been waiting for. Trust in divine timing, stay open to receiving, and believe in your worthiness. Allow yourself to surrender to the flow of life and live in the present moment. By doing this, you will naturally attract the experiences, opportunities, and people that are meant for you. You are not separate from your desires. You are aligned with them. What is meant for you is already on its way, and it will find you when you are ready to receive it.